Ladies, that's that motherfucking bullshit. That's the bullshit. Because now you ain't do nothing now. You already now know that he's lying to you because they go through a fight or flight mode. And see, when you get to asking him something and you pushing him against the wall, either he's going to fight or he's going to flight. That example right there was pure flight mode. You know, he was trying to transfer that shit around on you and make it seem like it's you wanting to argue and fight when all you asked him was a couple of questions. What happened to you last night? So now that you done pushed him against the wall, guess what? He ain't really got no answers because he's looking at you and he's looking at you in your face and knowing that you ain't doing nothing but feeding him some real shit. But he's not ready for that real shit because right now he on some dumb shit. So guess what? Right now I can't answer her questions. I need us to get 50 feet between us so that therefore when she hit me with these questions, I can have some answers for them. So now he's gone. Okay, well see, because like I told you before, he wasn't looking for a potential partner. He was looking for a potential pussy. So that's the difference between the two. If a man gonna right off the top send you a picture of their dick, then therefore they don't give a fuck about you graduating from Howard and you working down at, you know what I'm saying, down at the motherfucking pharmaceutical motherfucking company and all that shit. You in marketing. He don't give a fuck about none of that. What he's on right now is, look, but check this out right here. Check out what the fuck I'm working with. This bitch pussy gonna be hot as fuck after she see this motherfucker with the curve, and it's curved to the left too. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. She ain't ready for what the fuck I got. See, all that's some bullshit. That's some... Nigga, that is some bullshit, okay? That is some bullshit. And like I tell you so many times, I don't give a damn about how tight you think your pussy is, how much you done put alum up in that motherfucker, how many Kegel exercises you done, and some bitches even go ahead on and buy the little thing that you put up in there, and then you can squeeze your pussy muscles around that motherfucker and get your shit on real tight status. I don't give a fuck what you do to it. You can handstand on the dick, you can do all that shit. Suck a dick upside down, ride that shit, and where's you facing this motherfucking feet? It don't matter. Pussy is not gonna keep a man faithful. I don't give a damn if you make the coldest motherfucking cornbread. That ain't gonna keep a man on deck. I don't give a damn if you suck his motherfucking dick so goddamn tough, whereas his Van Darren's is just like a bitch. I don't know what to do. And that is that big ass vein that runs on the dick. That's called a Van Darren's. That's that motherfucker right there. Don't matter. Okay? When a man is ready, he's going to show that he's ready. Like a while ago, my girl was asking me, she was like, well, does it make you mad when dudes be acting all desperate and shit? Because see, she talking about my little Puerto Rican little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my little cilantro. Yeah, that's what she was talking about in reference to that. You know, do I feel a particular kind of way when a man is like, you know, on some old desperado type shit? Well, see, no, there's a difference between a man being desperate and a man being ready. See, because see, like I was telling her a few minutes ago, men, they meet women, okay, and a lot of times it's just somebody for the night, for the evening, for the day, for the conversation, for the text, for the pictures, for the pussy, and whatever else. They have so many options, okay? After a while, they get tired. They have their own timetable. Men have their own timetable. Some men can get tired at 33. Some motherfuckers, it takes 62 years old for them to realize, you know what, guess what? I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the shenanigans. I'm tired of all that kind of shit. Men love just as often as women sometimes. However, men don't love as often as women do. They don't. They don't fall in love as easy as we do. But they also love just as hard. And see, when a man loves you, they willing to do some shit to your motherfucking ass. Whereas women, You know, we got to go through a snap motherfucking situation for us to bump a man off, meaning kill him off or cut off his dick. You know, it got to be something that's real mental and clicked in us that made us snap and like, you know what, guess what, nigga? That was the last motherfucking time you gonna do that there. And then we go and do something real drastic and fuck up our whole life and all that other shit. But men, when they get to a point where this is all the woman I need and I'm willing to do everything and whatever I need to do to keep this woman in my life, they don't want you with nobody else. And they are willing to basically disfigure your ass, demolish your self-esteem, or even go as far as to try to kill your motherfucking ass. They don't want nobody else with their prized possessions. Like I was telling Jody earlier, because, you know, she's, you know, we be talking about Kenny and his mannerisms and things. You know, sometimes does it kind of make me a little bit wonder? Sometimes it does. You know, for a man to watch you while you sleep. You know, in the beginning, I used to be a little bit like, damn, why is this motherfucker all in the backyard and shit on some old nigga, some Crocodile Dundee shit, nigga? You all by the tree? I mean, what's going on? You know, in the beginning, it used to be like, what is this? When he moved down the street from me, I'm like, what is this? You know, does it make me wonder sometimes? It does. But the thing about it is you never show a sense of fear. You don't let them smell that shit on you. If a man feel like, oh shit, I got this motherfucker right now, but you will find your ass out there writing checks. You'll find your motherfucking ass selling your motherfucking soul. You'll find your ass neglecting your motherfucking kids. You'll find your motherfucking ass out there turning tricks. You'll find your motherfucking ass down there taking this nigga off the child support checks and payments and shit. You'll find your ass down there, guess what? He needs this car right here. Here's my social security number. Let me try to help him get a car. That type of shit. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be that chick. You don't want to be that chick. Because, see, these men will sweep you up in the game. They will sweep your ass up and they prey upon the weak. They truly do. Men prey upon the weak. And if you're showing any form of breakdown or crumble in your foundation, they're going to pounce on you. Like I said once before, men do not change their stripes, babies. They just simply change where they feed. And when you done pushed him to the window and to the wall, he's going to leave. Why? Because you're pushing too much of a challenge to him. You're making him think about his actions. You're making him have some form of conscience. He's not ready for that yet. Now, if he's going to sit down there and he's going to go back and forth with you, then he's showing that, you know what, I really care about her and it's worth the fight. But whenever he get up and just be on some old, you trying to argue and I ain't going to go back and forth and all that shit, then therefore, guess what? You gave him the okay to go over there now to Keisha's house, because this bitch here done got her food stamps, it's the 7th, and she got some pussy waiting on him and some Alaskan king crab with some butter and some lemon on the side. So see, then therefore you gotta be mindful. I know that there are a lot of steps in this relationship game. I also understand that you guys are tired. I also get the fact that nobody wants to be alone. Like I was telling Jody a while ago, women, you know, we have a rib that was given to us. And the donor of that rib is somewhere that perhaps you just haven't met him yet. Okay? There's a piece to everybody's puzzle. And like I say, a lot of times, our lives have already been written. We're just playing out a script that's already been written. The end of the story, the whole get down, all of it has been done already. I don't believe in chance. I don't believe in anything. I believe in fate. I believe that shit happens the way it's supposed to fucking happen. I believe that, you know, and especially if you're standing in your truth. If you're standing in your truth, then hey, just roll out with the script. Just let the script just roll out the way it is. Stop trying to be something that you're not, because now you're deviating from the plan. That ain't the way. That ain't who you supposed to be, boo-boo. That ain't the way you're supposed to live. Or that ain't what you're supposed to drive. Or whatever. And a lot of times he'll rearrange and move things out of your life, so then therefore, hey, this other thing that's coming in, you don't know what it is. So see, a lot of times you need to, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm going to bring it all back around. I promise you that one. But see, I know that everybody is tired. I know that everybody, you know, wants somebody, and, you know, but the flesh is weak and I want to fuck and all that other shit. Okay. I'm not being an advocate of giving up a little piece of pussy. I'm not an advocate for none of that. Because I feel like you're not supposed to get down with strange flesh. That's my thoughts on the whole situation. But hey, if that's your thing and you just got to go ahead on and dig you one out, I suggest you go ahead on, go on, what is that shit, fetish.com? What's that shit that come on in the middle of the night, nigga? The motherfucking shit that come on, it be on the Discovery Health channel and shit, and they got the numbers going at the bottom of the screen, and you get your dildos and all your motherfucking bullets and all that other kind of motherfucking shit. Yeah, I'm gonna ask that you get one of them in your life. If you can't afford all that and you can't wait for the 6 weeks. Okay, Araka.com, that's that shit, nigga. I ordered something from them motherfuckers years ago. Actually, I ordered some shit from Adams and Eve. Let me go and say that motherfucking shit. But yeah, it came in the box with no motherfucking title or none of that shit on there, nigga. It was a surprise like a motherfucker when you open up this motherfucker. Oh shit, bitch, that was 8 weeks ago. I forgot what the fuck I ordered. That type of shit. But if you can't wait for that shit to pop off, then everybody got Lowe's, Home Depot, True Value, all them motherfuckers. Go get you a shower head that have a series of motherfucking things on that motherfucker. And I suggest you lay down in the tub and do it moving. Then therefore, if your pussy squirt and whatever else you got to do and poop and all that other shit, then lay in that motherfucking bathtub, baby, and let it rip. Then therefore, you don't have to deal with their rhetoric, their bullshit, their foolishness, their mayhem, their shenanigans, their motherfucking all that other shit. You ain't got to deal with that shit. Because men are going to come with some shit. I don't give a fuck who he is. He's going to take you to the window and to the wall if you're not strong. He's going to do that. That's part of their motherfucking chemical makeup. I think that men were brought here, but we were brought here to be their test. And goddamn it, we test the fuck out of them, and they test the hell out of us too. They really do. But in this game right here, only the strong can survive it. If you weak as hell, and you can get talked out of your pussy real easily, then I suggest, I tell you what, be back on that motherfucking bathtub, or goddamn it, if you bendable like my motherfucking ass and my shit went out, nigga, guess what, nigga, I got in the bathtub, cut that motherfucking water on full blast, and did it moving. Lay down in that motherfucking bathtub and get your shit off. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Because if you're trying to deal with men and the relationships and the turmoil and the perils of dealing with men, you got to be mentally equipped up here to deal with it. You really got to be mentally equipped to deal with it. And see, yesterday Jody was asking me, she was telling me something. What was you telling me something about Benzu? What's the dude name on the show that you like to watch? Yeah, talking about old boy gave the chick a key to his house. You know what? That's nothing. That is nothing. Do you know how many keys I done had to niggas' houses? Cars? Hell yeah. Nigga, I had an office key. All kinds of shit. Okay? And see the difference between a man being desperate and there's a man that's just ready. There are some men that are out there that are just ready. Bitch, you just ain't the one they ready for. That's all that means. You are not the one, you just for right now, and you're not the one for him right now. That's all that means. But when a man give you some of his possessions, yeah, he feeling a particular kind of way about your motherfucking ass. Because one thing a man, they deem their worth based on their possessions, based on their cars, their money, their women, their this and their that. They are moved, by things, possessions. And when a man is willing to share his prized possessions with you, yes, he feel a particular way about your motherfucking ass. If he give you a key to his house, why the fuck is he gonna give you a key to his house when he's running about 4 or 5 other bitches over here? They don't do that unless they crazy as hell. You understand what I'm saying? Because now you have the audacity to come in this motherfucker at any time of goddamn night. Now there are some men that are dumb as fuck and will do some asinine ass things. My hand is up because I done been there and done that. Listen, let me tell you something. Your girl didn't get this way through osmosis. Let me just tell you that right now. Okay? When I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to you guys strictly through experience, not through some bullshit I done read, the 12-step book on how to deal with a nigga and all. I ain't on none of that shit. None of that. I'm coming to you strictly through my own personal motherfucking experiences, because I done been to the window, to the motherfucking wall, to the garage, nigga up underwater, all that shit, dealing with a man. I'm telling you. And I still walk around this motherfucker with a smile on my face like, nigga, what? And see, that's when you know you done got to that. When you ain't, because see, the thing is, ladies, they want you to go off. They want you to cuss them out. They want you to throw shit around and scratch them and all that other kind of shit. Why? Because that gives them the reason and an excuse to go on over there and get that elastic king crab that they've been waiting on. That's what they want you to do. But when you don't do that and you don't overreact and you don't do that and just get that motherfucker just a little grin like, oh, okay. For real? Oh, all right. Kill that motherfucker with silence. Because now, right now, he's working with the element of surprise. You don't know what the fuck you gonna do. Because all you doing is giving this nigga a little crooked ass smile and you like giving him the okay, yeah, well go ahead on. Didn't you say Brian and they needed you to help push the car and all that shit? Okay, go ahead on, go do that. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna talk to Jolie on the phone. Well, we got some things to do. Well, go ahead on, you run that. That nigga ain't leaving because you don't reverse the psychology on that motherfucker. You don't reverse it around. And see, especially if he done walked out the door and his blood pressure and shit is really amped up, that nigga's dick is hard as fuck to get over there. He got something for Keisha's ass. Because see, what makes a man's dick rise is the blood that circulates. When that blood is circulating and it's all, yeah, that Van Daren's got that motherfucker on something. Boing! Yeah. So you ain't do nothing but give Keisha the proper package. That's what the fuck you just done. But you got to reverse the role. And you don't take the bait. And you don't allow him to take you there. It's easier said than done, I know. Because I done broke up so much motherfucking shit up in this motherfucker. Nigga, I done some shit up in this motherfucker. If these walls can talk in this motherfucker right here, and over there at the last place, yeah. But the point of the matter is, it's something about me he's still digging. Because nigga, I done fucked up your Escalade and all your shit, and yet and still, you still sniffing around this motherfucking pussy. Nigga, either you crazy as fuck or you just love this woman. It's one or the other. It could be a mixture of the two, and sometimes I do think it is, though. It's a mixture of the two, because men is crazy as fuck. They really, really are. They have insecurities too. They just don't wear their shit on their sleeve like us. But they have insecurity. They have insecurities just as strong as we do. Hold on. Kimmy, I'm coming to see New Edition. Y'all, my girl Kimmy sent me an invite yesterday. New Edition is going to be at the Balboa motherfucking Jazz Festival. And so she's sending me another invite. Hold on. An invite, Super Saturday grand opening to something. But it's on my Facebook. But anyway. Don't take the bait, ladies. Don't take the bait. Don't be too willing to deal with some rhetoric and some bullshit to say that, you know what, guess what? I have a man. Or this man is, you know, on my jock or whatever the case. No, you got to reverse the roles and you got to be in charge of what's going on over here. You know, you got to you got to be on some old other shit for real. And it is truly an art to deal with men. But I'm telling you right now, once you clock their T, they are not complex at all. They are really, really not. They're not. Because one thing about men are driven by women. That's what moves them motherfuckers. That is truly their weakness. And when you know that for a fact, let me tell you something. And like, you know, I was telling Jody yesterday, we were talking, and so she was like, you know, it's crazy because women got to look like this, and they got to have that, and they got to do this, and they got to know that, and it's too many steps, and yada, 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 and all that old kind of shit. Let me tell you something right now. You ain't got to have a car. You don't have to have a job. You don't. You don't have to have your own place. You don't have to live in a certain area and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to be a size 6. I'm sorry, but you don't have to be none of that to land yourself a good man. To get that good man, you have to quit looking, because it is he who finds. It's not she who finds he. And see, that's where a lot of women is fucking it up at. They feel like, okay, well, shit, once I get this right here, shit, I'm marriage material like a motherfucker. Well, you ain't doing nothing but making this man roll off of your shit. Because, hey, if you got the car already, you got the bomb-ass job, you got the beautiful motherfucking spot, you got the, you know, the 401k lined up, shit, nigga, you got the timeshare over here, and you got all this, then, what are you leaving him to do? What are you really leaving him to do but roll and ride on your shit? Because you got all your ducks and shit lined up, but that's your shit though. You don't want to put a man in your shit that he's living and rolling off of your shit. The way you meet this motherfucker is about to be, it's just about the way it's going to be, but you got to kind of, you know, move some things around to turn it into what you want it to be. Because, hey, men don't know nothing else but fucking again, and more fucking. That's what drives them. So if you think for one moment, guess what? Girl, look, I done graduated from Howard, chick, and guess what? I just got this promotion, nigga. I'm trying to get myself positioned good and well so I can land me this good-ass, bomb-ass husband, and he gonna be a such and such over there at this law firm, and yeah, and he gonna be this and that. What's the likelihood of finding that, ladies? What's the likelihood of finding that? Because, see, you have to factor this in. And, okay, there's 10 men. Out of those 10 men, let's break it down right quick. Out of 10 men, 3 of them is going to be college educated. Okay? 2 of them are going to be gay. Let's say 2 of them are going to be incarcerated. That leaves 3 left. Okay? So these 3 right here, they got the choice to pick up a whole bunch of women. Okay? And even out of those 3, one of them is going to be a mama's boy. So his mama going to pretty much run his relationship on who the fuck he can be and can't be with, and what the fuck she don't like, can't stand, or whatever. And hell, this one right here, he might like to have his dick sucked from time to time from another man, but yet he's still saying that he's straight. So you don't know what the fuck you getting no more when you're dealing with men nowadays. You don't know what the fuck you getting.